All right, today we're gonna bring a VEVOR ice maker. And now this one is not your typical ice maker. This is a larger ice maker. This is more like a restaurant, or maybe if you need more quality and actually makes more ice faster than any other machine, this is the one. If you guys can see, my dog is not that big, and this thing is not that big either. Now, including with it, when you get it out of the box, you got to remove a bunch of tapes in here. There's a little handle here where you hang the actual scooper there, but you're gonna need to know a couple of things in here. You got your connections in here. You got your reservations, clean, light, plus and minus, and your power. Very important. All these things are gonna light up, and this will automatically stop or will continue to make ice if you add it in here too. Like I said, you could set it up. It's going to start aggressively setting up, making ice right away. This is very important. This is the water entry, all right? And it comes with the actual line itself, all right? This is the outlet for the drain, all right? So you make sure that if you're going to set it up somewhere, make sure this will be on your drain area. All right, this is the actual physical line for the water intake. And this is a regular connection that you have for your water hose. It does have a drain pipe here, a long one. It's not that long. It's about 7 feet long. They give you the plug in case you want to plug it up, and if it's dripping or somewhere, or you want to move it later down the line, you can do that. They give you a couple of O-rings and also the connections to actually lock in the line. All right, if you guys can see it, this is the actual system where the hose goes in there, and they even give you instructions in here. Now, I do have this connector that actually locks it in place, because once you're in there, the only way to take it out is pushing the actual system in, and it will take it out. Now, to push it in, basically just tuck it in there, and that's it. But it won't come out, and in case you want to lock it in place, they have these little adapters. There we go. So we got it locked in place in there, and this thing's gonna get fixed in there. Right now, the drain adapter, one end is bigger than the other one, so you just put it in there completely, but then you have this little ring here, got the clamp in there in place. All right, now this is a drain. This, you could use a bucket, or you could just put it in somewhere that it's going to drain the water. This entry where the water goes in, they do give you 2 washers, little washers right in here. They're like those silicone ones, all right? Those are mandatory to put one in here if you want it to drain, and these go in there. This is a mandatory thing, or it's going to actually blow out the actual hose. Make sure it's locked in there, and it was a little loose as it is. So the good thing is that I was able to raise it, push it in, and that locks it in place. Make sure that you do that both ends. All right, first time turning it on, it just goes on right now. We haven't run any water. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the water pressure now. Okay, we have no leaks. I can hear the water getting pressurized. Just make sure that you are aware that it's gonna get some air, and you're gonna see the actual water running right now. All right, just finished one set of ice. It took about 17 minutes exactly, and it's telling you the next cycle it's gonna do. So right now, I just threw out the actual ice. Look at that, big chunks of blocks of ice. This is what I want to see. This is perfect. Now, it tells you instructions are here to plug. The plug is right underneath of it. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys. All right, overall, the whole setup, I'm very impressed. From 17 minutes to large pieces of ice. Look at this. These are actually professional, like a store graded ice, right? They're not the smaller versions, they're large. So if you're gonna have a large party, or if you do coffees or any kind of organization where you're going to use a lot of this stuff, this is perfect for you guys. So look at that, big pieces of it. I like it. It comes on very simple. Now you could do the cleaning method, and it tells you instruction how to do that. So that's a mandatory to do a cleaning method once you get that done, because you don't want to make sure that you don't have any mold in here, and there's water in there too. So we're going to do the cleaning cycle right now. The cleaning cycle, it gives you a timer how long it's going to take. So it's just going to use the reservoir water, cycle it back up, and so forth without freezing it. All right, to empty the reservoir, you're gonna have to unplug the water here, right? And that's gonna drain, and they give you an extra plug too. That's gonna drain the water that goes out to the bottom. In here, go into my sewer pipe. After you're done, make sure you air dry this too, so you won't grow any mold, and clean it up after. So we're gonna let it dry up, and I'm gonna show you the ice. Get these big giant pieces of ice.